G'day mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, between episodes, I went and cordoned off a little bit of an area. I've gone to put down some miners, I've gone to put down, our general standard ring of lasers. I've told the poor 50 construction bots in here to deconstruct everything, put down the last of the roboports, deconstruct all the trees, the rocks, everything else. Plus they've got lots of flashy lights to put down more stuff that just doesn't exist in the network, but that's okay. Our little trains that could will slowly get there and remove all the rubbish, put down all the things. Yeah, they'll get there in good time. Oh, and they're also trying to concrete the world. So yeah, there's a few things missing from the logistics network. On top of that, you might notice that my rockets are not quite as erect as they should be. Yeah, it turns out, those low density structures that we built like all those episodes ago? This really large build we did up here that was making a massive amount, load them in the train. We'd never run out. We ran out. So, first thing I've done is I've actually turned off our rocket system. So I can turn on, in theory, it should just be turn it on, count to like 3 and turn it off, and that should launch a whole supporter rocket. Yep, that launched beautifully. So, once it's finished launching, there we go. I need to put in Muppet. Oh, he's got some numbers at the end of his name. Just go and quickly check. 9010. Muppet. Main reason I've chosen Muppet for my second supporter is he's the lucky chap who every single time. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's the lucky chap that every single community map we do, he's the one that generally does the modding for it. So anytime I run custom mods, press the OK button and voila. He's the one that gets the mods up and running for me, writes custom mods, all that sort of stuff for the community map. So he should definitely be my second launch. So thank you, Muppet. Thank you for everything you do, for me and for this community. It is so appreciated. On top of that, thank you for being a Patreon supporter. Okay, as for launches, we ended the last episode at 121. So really quick recap. Journey Madison, Heinz Sky Velvet, Andrew Spetz, Tommy Fischer, Michael Bingwa, Martin Bonnin, MrTurboTash, llikuoyllik. I've got no idea. Nayan Johnson, Ricky Misas, Andrew Ladner, Filip Vavera, Chase Landry, Paul Rouse, Luxtos, Atlabet, TJP Films, HFH Johnson, Daniel ForeDaniel Greaken, MooseMonger, and K90S DRK? K90S Dark? Thank you for all being subscribers. Also, thank you again, Muppet, for being a supporter of the channel. You'll also get your subscriber rocket, your subscriber spaceship eventually, but in the meantime, you get your pretty Patreon one. So, with that said, I'm not going to turn this back on just yet, because I really need to work out our rocket control, our low density structure problem. So, we need to see about this build. I'm going to up that request to 150. Before we go too much further. Modules. So, we have way too many efficiency modules still. We have a decent amount of prod 6s, speed 6s, not so much. So, and hang on. Module. Speed 3s have been eaten and prod 3s have been eaten. That's not exactly a good sign, but it is a sign that at least things are being eaten. On top of that, our marvelous magical train over here has a bunch of these and a bunch of these and is about to return. Yeah, which will then reflood the main network with more modules. So, what I want to do is I want to use smarts. I know, JD and smarts. Where the hell's a Roboport? I don't have a Roboport. That would help. I want to put a Roboport in there. I also want to copy this. And I want to put that there. But I want you to use that recipes, please. And speed doesn't have any smarts on it. No. Okay. So, I also want to copy that, and I want to put it here. Okay, so I want smarts. I want smarts. I want smarts. Okay. What I want is I want you to go to there and to there. I want you to read logistics content, so I want you to be enabled. So currently we've put these on the belt and then cut off the belt entirely. I want you to say, hey, if efficiency modules are less than 1,000 in the network, you can run. Your friend, I want you to say, if efficiency module 4s are less than 50 in the network, you can run. So once that's done is that's cut off those two belts. I then want to... that didn't line up. I then want to wire to here and here. Helps to reverse that the right way. And I basically want to copy these conditions, except I want to set them the other way around. So if we have more than 1,000 speed modules, or efficiency modules, or we have more than 50 efficiency module 4s in the system, this build can run. So this should make us more speed 4s, which, if we just bring this back up, we have too many of. Really? We do. Okay. So I need to go to our lovely little build of speed modules. That one. Yeah, and I need to duplicate that again. Probably again, I'm feeling. We'll duplicate it once. Although that's a stacked recipe. Oh, hang on. You're meant to have a row of beacons as well. Okay, you produce how many? 25 multiplied by 0.15 equals 3.75. And you eat... You eat 0.38. Yeah, we need to definitely have 2 of those. You know what? If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Okay, that's going to be our new answer. That'll get rid of all the speed 3s in the network. Work better if you had those inserters. Speed 4s in the network. I'll get there eventually. Words. Okay. So, that's done, that's done, that's done. This is now our main base is not launching. No, it's not going to launch until we go fix our low density structure problem. So, I need to go fix low density structures. We're going to take this train up to this build, passenger present, and I'm going to make a special upgrade planner. Because this should be quick and easy. Okay? So, everything back here, being that it's age, everything back here still runs on module 3s. I could put in module 6s, and don't get me wrong, I probably might have to. But the quickest and easiest, and we're going to put down a chest. The quickest and easiest upgrade I can make is just going straight for the beacons. Because the beacons are quick. They're cheap. They're easy. I have mass made the next level of beacons. So I should be able to just mass upgrade every beacon. That's not good. Oh, you killed a mini-me, biters. Oh, and I killed one. Well, a train killed one. It's fine. Right, they're still heaping that chest. Pick up all of those. Upgrade this. Now, I could upgrade things to productivity 6s, but that would require me to have a lot of productivity 6s, which I can tell you for a fact I don't have. I think the base had 700, but 700 would very quickly disappear if I came along here with an upgrade planner. So yeah, we're getting richer when it comes to modules, but we're definitely not rich enough to start mass upgrading level 6 modules everywhere. Okay, I need to run through here a second. Come on. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. The bots have lots of ghosts on the map, so they're not terribly responsive. They're getting better, but yeah, they got a while to go. Okay. It had something to do with somebody conquering half the map. Okay. And then we'll do the top row, if it's not already done by the time I get there. Not quite. And I'll do this row. And then I think we're done. Okay. I didn't look at it before. Alright, let's start with low density structures. Doing 38, 9, and 3. You're doing 10. I can ignore that. You're doing over 3. 4. And you're doing 39. But you're outputting on half a belt, which only runs at 22.5. So how big is this build? 45. So at 22-ish. 22. So this chap here, I need to do a little bit of a squiggle and move things from one side of the belt to the other. Okay, so that should fix this problem, because here at the end you're not getting copper. Yeah, fixed. Here, have some copper that's in my inventory. Okay, so because we like planning ahead here, we're going to turn that off. I'm going to bring that there. I'm going to bring that there. And let this bleed out. We've got copper on both sides of the belt. Good. You know what? I'm too impatient. We're just going to trash these things and they'll end up back in the main base, which will then decompress them. And okay, I'm going to put in a splitter like that. Then I'm going to select... Okay. Sorry. It just went ridiculous AM, and my automated backup just came onto my screen, right in the middle of my screen. That didn't work. Okay. Alright, that goes there. Actually, we don't need that. We don't need that. In fact, hang on. Everybody go away. That's what I want. We'll get an advance. Always helps to clear your construction zone. There we go. There were definitely some trees in the way. Okay, paste. No, hang on. Upgrade planner. Those, and those, and those. Because I don't carry blue stuff in the train anymore. And upgrade planner. No. Goes to the rescue. Okay, so we're going to want... I'm going to want assemblers. I'm going to want undergrounds. Have some undergrounds. I'm going to want stack inserters. They disappeared. That's unfortunate. I was planning on using those. Bacons. Inserters. What else are we missing? Oh, really? And then you want to upgrade the inserters. I don't want the inserters upgraded. Slow and tedious. I didn't copy and paste. I just used the original copy and didn't update it. For reasons that I will not understand. I will go back and look at the footage after this episode is done. I probably won't. But I'm pretty sure I copied it. Upgrade plan all to green, and I'm pretty sure I copied it. But maybe I didn't. In fact, you can go away. We're going to use just green belt for you. Maybe I can just do the... Oh, wow, it's all done, actually. Okay, I do have a limited stock of these. Now, I do want to, if I'm going to waste them anywhere, it's going to be in low density structures, because it's going to need a boost. Okay, plastic was fine. Hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to keep getting ahead of myself. I'm going to put them in these machines as well. Okay. No, I want those. I don't want those. Okay, we had enough plastic. But I definitely didn't have enough steel. And I need another whole copper build to run... I need a brand new copper build to run a brand new low density structure build. Alright, just trash all that. Yep, just trash it. Literally trash it. You can go away. Alright, this is an old build. Okay. So, I want that. Yes. Except I don't want that at all. I actually want to update you to the new way of building, which is where we take in an underground anyway, and then we take an input splitter, and then we move that beacon up and that beacon up, and then we use green stuff, because that's just what I happen to carry now. And we also use straight belt because it's way cheaper. And then I paste that there. Okay. So, that's my build. And we're just going to run in a dead straight line right across here. Trees. Okay. Furnace eye. Belt. There's no bacons left on the train at all. Correct. What else do I want? More belts. More beacons. Okay, I'm going to take that and I'm going to shove that in there. I'm going to remove that. That at least should start this system running. It's not going to run at full speed, obviously missing beacons, but that's fine. But at the same time, it means I can get this build up and running by taking that, running that in there. That can go away, that can go away. Okay, so what am I missing? Beacons. Lots and lots of beacons. And everything that's in that chest. Nope. Remove that. Jump back in there. Head back to base to get more beacons because they disappeared really quickly. Also means the trash train can pick up all the stuff that I've accidentally left in there. Yeah, that's a little bit of stuff. Alright. Yeah, we need to go back to base and we need to empty my inventory of junk and pick up new junk. Cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Please load with lots of beacons. You only delivered 10 beacons. That seems to be a problem. That seems to be set up to slowly load the train. We might want a little bit quicker than slowly loading the train. Beacon, 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 beacon. I would like 130, please, delivered to my personal inventory. Voila. And get rid of power pole, get rid of substation. Nothing else odd and weird I can get rid of out of my inventory? No, not really. Actually, train track. Done. Because I do not need to carry train track on me anymore. Come on, load faster. Okay, so we're going to go up there. We're going to finish building this. Upgrade plastic, obviously. No, you said you could do like 17 per second. Okay, you're going to need productivity modules because this is going to be one of those age-old... It's a fluid throughput problem, which I love sorting out. Yay me. Okay. Alright, jump back in our train, head back to here. I meant to look. Yeah, they're all very erect. Yeah, I know, you're going to keep launching normal rockets in the meantime. I really prefer... What? Oh, really? I'd really prefer it if you weren't launching normal rockets. I'd really prefer it if you were launching the not normal rockets. There we go. Okay, so passive provider chest. Have some beacons. We're going to turn that off. Have some beacons. Have some speed modules. Okay, first things first. I'd like to turn you back on, please. Combinator. Off. Paste that back right there, which will change that filter, which will start launching everything. Okay, so what was I doing? I was doing modules first. Prod 6s, no. You need to be upgraded still. So yeah, I want to do prod 6s in these guys because this is where the resources are actually going. So it makes sense to put them in the low density structures which don't have enough copper because that's finished being built. Because you don't have a wiggly wobbly in the middle. Okay, now you have a wiggly wobbly. On top of that, prod 6s in plastic. And now try and work out our fluid problems. Okay, fluid problem number 1 is that has petroleum, that has petroleum. So, pumps. That'll now have less petroleum. Problem number 2, booms. We're going to cut that and we're going to put that there, which then means I can landfill in that little hole. Which means I'm going to put more pumps. Because I think I'm just going to throw pumps at this problem. Believe it or not, I think this is actually working as intended. It's just not working as intended fast enough for my liking. Okay, did that belt get put in? No. Okay, so that'll fix that problem. I'm going to have a steel problem. Okay, you need 7.73 steel. Really? Hang on, Control C. Map view. If we hold down the shift button. Oh, there's 2 of those in there still. No, not the upgrade planner of your choosing. That's a better upgrade planner. That one. Okay, now if I swipe the whole thing, you shouldn't tell me anything about modules. Okay, cool. Now if we swipe the whole thing with max rate calculator, it says 7.73. And I'm making how much steel? Not 7.73, I can tell you that much now. 4.8. Okay, so let's go fix a steel problem. Then we'll come back to a plastic problem. And then we'll do a, I don't know. Melding of the mines. Okay, clear off our construction area. We're going to remove you. I'm going to put a roboport down here. We're going to... Hang on, you did 4 point something? 4.8 divided by 2 is 2.4. Added to 4.8 is 6 is 7.2. Maybe this will get us out of trouble. Okay, so I want beacons. I want smelters. Have some smelters. I want some of those. They can go in there. We want modules. They can go in there. We want beacons. They can go in there. How close to being finished are we? A long way. I'm running along. I don't actually have anything in my inventory. Are you all up and running? No, you're not. Green undergrounds. Alright, I need you to fire up. Okay, now that they're all fired up, max rate calculator, whole thing. Confirm our numbers, 7.2, and we needed 7.7. Crap. And that's like 0.17. That's stuff all. Can I cheat? Oh, I can cheat. Okay, is that going to change? No, so it won't change how much. It'll, if I put it in the ones that make iron ore, it'll change how much iron ore we use. But I really don't care about how much iron ore we use. I care about how much steel we get out, which is now 8, which is a really good number. I like the number 8. Okay, so we're going to put that there. So it's going to give us steel. Plastic looks to be okay. Apart from having too much light in the pipe. And too much heavy. 3 pumps are the problem. So I want light to go out that way. And I want light to go out that way. And I want light to go into here as fast as possible. I want petroleum to go out of here as fast as possible. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go through pumps at the problem. There, and there, and there, and there, and there. Cool, that's a good sign. All the pipes are empty. We're going to ignore that anybody ever saw that ever. Yep. That's definitely full. But is that one emptying? 21, 19. Yep, that one's emptying. You guys have too much heavy because the heavy can't get in here because the light can't get out. Oh, because that's not connected. Never mind. Uh-huh. Heavy, 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 heavy. Okay, well, we're running the heavy through as fast as possible. I guess that wouldn't hurt. Okay. Where else are we up to? Ooh. Half of you guys don't have copper. Why do half of you guys not have copper? Because you guys are using a crappy old design. Okay. Back to our train. It still looks like a plastic problem to me. Okay. Back to our train. They're off. Good. Pick up those. Change this shitty design that I came up with when I was asleep. Drinking. Something. Because it definitely didn't work, ever. It still doesn't work, because I keep forgetting to, disconnect it properly. I want that one. Go away. That can go away. That can get trashed. That can get trashed. And actually, I need one of them. Great. that's our working design, which means that can go away, 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 all of that can go away, all of that can go away, that can go away as well, and we're just going to drop that right on there. Voila. Okay, that failed. I must have slid down a tile. But that works. That works. Okay. Which... Copper, 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 copper... All the way in. Excellent. Plastic's backed up. Steel's backed up. We call this a win all around. My train's missing, and that box is full because my train's over here full of junk. Nope, that wagon. And back in our train. And go away. Okay, so we fixed this. Hopefully this will fix our low density structure problem. In saying that, with all those upgrades are said and done, you are making 9. So 9.1 multiplied by our stacked recipe size, our compression stack size of 25 equals 227 per second low density structures. Multiplied by 60 to get a per minute rate. It's 1306.50. Our rocket silos need about 450 low density structures each, which means we can support 30 rocket silos per minute, which is a very, very good number, and that's probably the number we need to aim for going forth, which is ridiculous. I know it's a ridiculous number, but I've got a lot of rockets to launch. A lot of rockets. What's wrong with you? Protection fields. Okay. What's wrong with our protection fields? Is it still a lack of... Oh! It's a protection field. Hang on. It's not a fusion reactor. It's a protection field. Which rocket does the protection field? It must be one at this end. That one. Which is this machine. Which is... this machine. Which is these machines. Which is steel. Shit. Well, I had an extra steel build. Do you know what we did with it? We decommissioned it. Because I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm super, super, super duper smart. Crap. Okay, so we're going to put module 6s in all of these. Yeah, module 6s in all of these, which will give us more steel out. We're also going to throw that at the system. And I'm also going to make everything along here purple belt. Purple science, and then solar panels. Oh, solar panels are going to eat so much steel. could stop upgrading the solar panels, though. And then whatever's left is getting split between batteries and shields. And I need more steel. Okay, that looks like a full purple belt in, but we have so much running this way. Input already left. Yeah, there's not a lot runs out to the right. Crap. Okay. We're going to end this episode here. And then I'm going to look at what the hell do we do about steel in the next episode. Because, yeah, this still hasn't finished fully upgrading. Oh, and it looks like the inserters can't keep up now. Awesome. Awesome. We now made the build go faster, so now we need faster inserters. And of course, a faster inserter doesn't exist. Awesome. Alright. I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. I need to thank... Hang on. We have more launches. I need to thank 41. Where the hell's 42? Where the hell is 42? See, 45, 46, 42. There we go. Tubeiac, Walt, Norblad, Jenny, Alguire, Nyool. Do I need a tag? Yes, you do need a tag. And Homer Wilde. For all being subscribers, all of your intergalactic spaceships are definitely in the in the mail, and she'll be delivered to you shortly as well. I'm going to end it here. Like I said, I'm going to come back next episode and we're going to try and look at this steel problem. We need to get down here. I now have a feeling it's not going to be this week. I honestly don't think it's going to be this week. We're just going to end up running out of time. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye.